seconda. Say many crack. That's why I'm making it to Sabafra. You ram me soon, so me now, okay. And so me one night, yeah, the area of Jamaica, yeah, but you're a Japadi and Mini, my dear, cry at the show. Yes, I would be a am a friend. You really said that come be Wajao. As a for I didn't know I'm a mobile. I feel me could see me as someone. I said to them, would I in the moon, Sammy? And yes, I do it to one. I am the same young people.
August Muslim in the 20th of August 2020. Papa and Pempi, no, your Passia, no. Into me, Lemon Bonia. Oh, Bonia, I am Passia, no. And I go on now, we are mobile. Adom 106.3 FM. And in the first big interview, I feel na poso the bunker town in Nana pay the Abetuja. Jura Plus, Cabia Herbal Mixer, Latex Foam, Vodafone, Agbeva Herbal Center, Daruma. News to be breaking, Medito and Medituja. Yemian Munkuma, Yamawa Motro, Wayek, Senior High School, my friend. And yonder for France, Amphibia, Social Motrono, I believe he. But that's a fear the end of the any ya kakra and Rabaka many Kodomensa Brompa the train come on many education watch for so ekasai for kwanya and kakani I mean, like past questions today, and also examiners report today. I can watch a show for 1 summon and Coco dear. Now, one must acquire on my first with their treatment, my friend. As for me, as for one more examiners contacting you now. Examiners and one phone numbers in my friend, one more. Get to be fair. So, good morning, sir. Many are so messy. I'm a cost school. Madaruma, social media. But I know the West African Examinations Council at the press release Betuja. It's a short one. My main share meets me. I can kind of tell. Na fe miwia. Mako ahomano so na match train come. Circulation of examiners list on social media and alleged leakage of examination papers. The attention of the West African Examination Council has been called to the very unfortunate circulation of a yet to be finalized version of an examiners list for the WASI 2020 on social media. The council has initiated investigations into the disturbing development and reported the matter to the Cybercrime Department of the Ghana Police Service. The council wishes to assure its stakeholders and members of the public that its marking process, which has been tested over the years, ensures fairness. The process involves 1. Exclusion of school names on script envelopes. 2. Swapping of scripts across regions. 3. Vetting of scripts marked by assistant examiners by team leaders. 4. Vetting of team leaders' scripts by chief examiners. 5. Cross-checking of all marked scripts, script checking process. 6. Supervision of above mentioned processes by venue coordinators and subject officers, while apologizing unreservedly to all examiners whose contact details were inadvertently circulated in the public domain. The Council wishes to reiterate its commitment to safeguarding the integrity and credibility of its examinations and certificates, respectively. The Council wishes to use this opportunity to state that its monitoring of the ongoing WASI has indicated as follows. 1. The activities of rogue websites are in full force, with several fake versions of questions being circulated on social media platforms. 2. Fake versions of the Integrated Science Paper 2 and 1, Social Studies Paper 2 and 1, Chemistry 3, Paper 3, Practical Alternative A, and Economics 2 and 1 papers were shared on social media platforms. 3. Snapshots of the Mathematics Core 2 paper were posted on social media platforms after the release of the paper from WAEC Strong Room. Investigations into these issues are ongoing. Meanwhile, the Council will continue to roll out various measures to deal with these illegal activities in order to ensure fairness to all candidates and maintain the integrity of the examination. Signed, Agnes Taikujo, Mrs. Head Public Affairs for Head of National Office. Enti, enra WAEC edisa release ebetuja na Isaac J. Hyde, Nukes president. Mr. Kanwa Homano so so my oba womo enso so e de adwenche e de aba but the kwabo atwa ya Adom atenase kata no so e wona ne mekwa
see
awode o
Adom ya woda kadako na chese yewie na de tintinti ankenkan o sidai ne o kenkan brofo titiriti kwadwofo jobeka brofo titiriti na de ato anofe o mo sidai
WAEC no ma come hono but o de ma no twetwe nkomo yinwie ma no twetwe nkomo yin bi enwie Isaac J. Hyde Nukes president Ike. Hello.
Yeah, Mina.
Boko there.
Nyame dum boko yo go to.
Well, minim say nyawa de foforo, but the current issue of leakage wasia ekosui Nukes, you have a very special position on the ekoso. What's its Nukes position? Our sound leakage you see, Isaac.
Me dan si bebre na me chia we see for nyina. Na me new ka say this week yeah taking some 1 or 2 say na wasia ye nuano metro no leakage we abem. Now, yeah, as National Union of Ghana students, Ghana students are coming go ya can say, say, better say, why I can say, or Moko cancel papers no. Because at every point in time, papers barely get an answer and send me about exams or no. The blame is given to the students, and answer punishment be why students don't know any cost so. Meanwhile, no, WAEC is an independent body. Nobody interferes with WAEC in terms of the process of certain exams questions, printing in BBR. And the other now, my papers leak here, almost the 2 students. You know, because your cultural exams are your bro. Please taking time, I dedicated for preparation. In late night, on that BBR, you give in every effort. In times like this, in position situation, now your worse. COVID situation, psychological effect in BBR, now your cultural exams. Why is your papers are leaky and eventually you see that they want to cancel everything. We think that it's high time to say why hold itself accountable. The president you who say why been kofobe be jina was and kofo we necessary share my papers leaking. Because we know because this is not the first time I hear it in terms of leakage. In the year 2002 BBC crowd cancel papers now. Periodically no each and every year we say na papers are leaking. For now we cannot hold WAEC to general issues the papers na leaking. Yahoo statements are more admitted I think almost the aspect of core mathematics too and leaky. Yeah, per se ye who say in the manner of fairness and accountability no or man who didn't go for be a or mojuma for no accountable. But for us no, what we expect that we will be seeing this thing because justice must not just be done, it must be seen to be done. No. We do not expect what they have been doing over the years, where they come now mama catcher say because papers are leaking, Jomba cancel. This time, students no they pay the price of wire common failures. So one or more within their structures, they are failed in their work. We expect them to hold themselves responsible. So we said this exams now you're trying to free. First, now students be out here. To say government are here on our behalf. And no kind of taxpayers money no more. And so we expect that while we have done our part by satisfying their demands, say you bet you are prepared for the exams. No, they also hold themselves accountable by giving us a credible examination.
Okay, but I also say talk as I was saying the Amubetia say why ebe cancel papers no. My same bisani say papers no oman canceller the credibility of the examination. You see then you guarantee moving forward, Isaac.
You see the concerns from people about credibility is legitimate because at the end of the day, no your cultural exams are I will say exams no access if indeed near my actual or school no. We have grabbed it and we can make good use of it as people in the society. But the other side, here as students, as I mentioned, you were various stakeholders. You were students forming the largest stakeholder. You were GES. You were WAEC as the examiner. Teachers in Kopo. But anytime my papers, one way or the other, I won't touch students no more can say almost. And I make sure say, when you do that, you are punishing the students for somebody's negligence. Many you can say, students, the printing papers, and your moon selecting papers, no. And see, I hear then papers leak here. Over cancer students and cancer problem. I don't know. If WAEC has flowed within these structures, no, you can say, you who say, or more you won't be because many you can say each and every year, yenya, speculation say papers are leaking. No, young say. WAEC are holding some of its executives responsible. And I say, I want to arrest any person in charge of this thing. If they do it internally, who say, and at this stage, we cannot continue like this. And because each and every year, anytime anytime they will fail, the students will pay. Even worse is the times we find ourselves. Many who can say, psychologically, they were even stressed. The feedback we are getting from our students, they've had to dedicate themselves in terms of these challenges to even write this exam. Now, to say, the academic calendar is already disrupted. And Mr. Earl, why for no ya mom for one and say we are not expecting them to come and tell us that we should go and write the papers again.
Well, Isaac, I may want to come back to you, but okay. Isaac, who are good. Mesaka Peter Pate Anti or executive director IFES, but I'm saying Homano Adrope. But there's a portion of WAEC for release, you know. I find it quite interesting. Maybe sir, I say snapshots of the mathematics core 2 paper were posted on social media platforms after the release of the paper from WAEC strong rooms. How do we deal with this strong room issue? Because that's the excuse that WAEC keeps coming up. The leakage, beba. I am a strong room honum. I don't know if you want to share any light on it, Isaac.
Well, first of all, no, Miamika earlier, WAEC is an independent body. Mm-hmm. It is not only Ghana, mm-hmm. Nigeria can, Liberia can, Gambia can. And so Ghana specifically cannot interfere with WAEC operations. However, because we contract WAEC to run our examination, we can create an oversight body that supervises the operations of WAEC. And there's a need to, first of all, call for an independent probe into Senia how these leakages happen. This time around, we need to go beyond leaving it in the hands of WAEC. We need to make that WAEC and judges who are own court. Or want to trial and also want to investigate your. If you want to get to the bottom of this matter, investigation Ghana for you now. Then set up an independent counselor, a body, they will supervise periodically. Introduce a framework and regulate your operations so that we can hold people accountable. Now, near course it is not good for the credibility of our exam.
Well, it's warning Amodiama WAEC say woman cancel papers and what? Then I'm by nukes.
You can't say WAEC can cancel paper. You just say WAEC were issues. but you expect to say why will deal with their issues. But the periodic issues are use cancellation and solving some of these problems. We do not expect them to do so because at any point in time, take this decision. Your students punish them.
Okay.
If they cancel, if they fail to supervise their exams or do the necessary research about supervision about it, strong room no any students na wo ho, examinations no any students na 30. Students they dey say omoko prepare no omako control. Now say you have some hooligans. Students they promise you opponents them bebree about issues on their campus when we agitated. Uncle, you know, students no omo fail here. I don't know why I can't say students no omoko control failing the almost uncle again. They didn't say that. So why is it that I mean we don't even have evidence to say that indeed the paper leaked. That is why this stage you are limiting your home to the only one WAEC has admitted. Further investigation say maybe there is more, and I say to what extent is the leakage. But the issue say each and every time students na yebeka so musanko trobium no. Into me here.
Okay, but Isaac
taking effort.
Isaac, my point is say based on this leakage, say WAEC decided to go ahead with the cancellation of the papers and Ediana Mobeye.
Me law school. Yeah, okay, is a friend of Uni versus WAEC. Similarly, students be about 8 or so echo show paper, and later on WAEC paper no more show no munya poor and see umbasa move with audio more results and same baby. Eventually, the case went back and forth. Students know we need. If WAEC has failed on this responsibility, it should hold itself accountable. The days where they fail, no more expected to Ghana school for, then can pay the price and it's over. You know, if WAEC goes ahead to call for a receipt of the paper, we'll go on to go to court and hold them accountable. It is not going to happen in this country.
Isaac, I'm not answering the offense here.
That's I'm sure.
Isaac J. Hyde is the president, National Union of Ghana Students, and I'm in Komono. On my other line, Ura Peter Pate, Antio, Executive Director, IFES. Piero Teminka.
It's a how?
Bogodier.
I'm in Adom, but also.
Yegusunka Krakra. Just that the worrying trend of huge leakages this year's Wasi and acquire of great concern. I don't know, say I first what take time to investigate what has really changed as per previous examinations. Peter.
The any out of form. I share senior and then my echo. Who say questions now? Senior, penifo bebre ask na no other institutions. FPA, mid social media and other places. Enra, why can releasing statements? Partially admitted, sir. People bit say, commerce. FPA, you see. Enra na pano ye the etuja say ebetimi anka ye mpeda ade no enko nanimu although ye the calls na eba na say there was say etimi cancel some of the papers like the position of the minority in parliament but ye take a different position because over the years na ye nya cases no. The solution has always been cancel the paper and let them go right again. The first side of this is Ebema Nipana Omo papers need I have as far with Omo papers need so I understand that in that direction. However, you have to ask yourself, has that particular process not been effective in curtailing the annual ritual of leakage of exam questions from WAEC? And the answer is no.
Your call has been put on hold. Please wait. Your call has...
Hello, Peter.
If the answer is no, dear, then we have to ask ourselves, how do we solve this particular challenge? And that is why we are saying, going forward, we need to have a comprehensive investigation into why WAEC continuously continue to behave this particular way. And we will put the blame at the doorstep of WAEC. And that's why this time we are saying that the investigation should not be conducted by WAEC. Because over the years, no more investigation. No more about no more BBI, no more before. Now, the following year, now the same problem as I'm with you. To be able to tell this once and for all, we need to take it a step further. We need to ask Parliament of Ghana, the Education Committee, to sit on this, have a bipartisan committee to investigate this, invite WAEC, invite all relevant stakeholders, and let us draw a clear pathway going forward. And we hope that if you're able to do this, you can tell this annual spread of leakage of questions. And yet, some folks are minimizing to the barest minimum and say the validity of the certificate issue as they go on with their secondary education.
But Peter, on when I say young child social and can leak, young council and I say my young council, no, meaning baby I first for Mujina. I mean, but like the minority and the minorities position, minority in parliament position, say young council, Ghana National Union of Ghana Students. I say. Obi ohon man say dey subo no bono WAEC nti man fa sa ho che ne nkonkoto mo fra no so bio en cancel e ma omo nsan sua de en nkonkotro foforo mo position ni say yan cancel ana ma yan cancel Peter
inti na ho no I am little bit careful because say yan get careful you be disadvantage some students intimate minority na say in that perspective because in your president na say e bi enya paper no ma for tra o be tra already marking scheme no. If the minority says there should be that particular action, I understand them in that perspective. And I'm a team for us because students, it's not their fault, question here. But in order to ensure fairness, I think we should go by the minority proposal. However, what we are saying is that would not be the cure to the challenger every year because the future questions will be that. But the following year, we have had the same experience. So the position of a big stakeholder like the minority in parliament should not be going by the annual ritual of cancelling questions. The position should be investigating and charting a new pattern. Once and for all. And I think that's the level I am discussing it to. And if you have time, maybe I will share with you one or two thoughts we are putting together to share with the people of Ghana.
Sure.
What is the cause of this examination leakage? This is a question I say,
yes.
And the simple answer is what is the certificate now on one? And no, Abufrano, after 14 years of education, and then the church of our school, everybody are waiting at one of our and to only may address no person will pass a quotation institution there or Ghana has here. You need to pass and pass well during your work examination. What I mean by address import no person will call Juma. What the what is the certificate and then the minimum qualification we here in Ghana has to be able to get some kind of employment to do. Now, when you ask who could trend down, so now when you have say, there's nowhere will be ever found with you. So when I address that, in today, no, will be a person heading or passing what passing year. On the students, the future depends on the what, and that is why they would find ways to meet the question. Parents, including them, the banner was born at Wakano. The only way of making me ask one education that will be a man, because or child passing the washing. The parents will also find ways and means to get the questions for their children to pass. Schools are going to say, mostly it's because of their performance in washing. In the school, we have the same school, the channel. In the schools, we also find ways and means to get questions for their students to pass. And this one is even cut across to even the old students' unions. Private year. Apart from
okay.
that,
Peter, Peter, I may have to put you on hold for a minute. Nafi, Mrs. Agnes Tay Kujo, well, your head public affairs, West African Examinations Council. Anjagi, what do you think?
Yes, good morning.
At the same. And now release I'm ready back to Jabida Manimha. Then pan number some on the leakages are I say I cross road today.
I'm sure that when you read the first statement we issued yesterday, we stated clearly that with integrated science, social studies, chemistry, and the economic papers that were written yesterday, all that we saw circulating on social media prior to the conduct of those papers were fake.
Antagi, Wadarma, Yanka Chika Kana pay, Ebebuan Pa, many listeners.
So, we also stated there, mathematics score, after papers appear from your strong groups, who say snapshots had been taken of those papers. And your mechanism to deal with that. But that did not constitute that paper leaking. And then also on your examiner's list now, circulating or social media. You can say it was a very unfortunate incident. And yet, because the examiner's list is a confidential document. You apologize to your examiners because the details appear upon phone numbers, people addresses are here, upon. They apologize to then I can't say investigation in-house because as I say, what happened to have caused that information to get out to the public domain. And I can't say report the issue to cybercrime Department of Ghana.
Well, it's I'm on the Mujitum, sir, social ya eliki, so buono, Yafamo, Wayeku for Agnes.
We haven't said that.
And just one Yafamo wine.
Yafama wine.
Yes.
We did appear from the strong room, and I'll be taking shots.
But strong room on a head for a Yajma.
It has left the strong room on the way to the examination center. And we don't use those things to the examination.
But how kind is Subio Mammy?
I'm saying that we had left the papers had left our strong room. If it had happened while printing was in progress, while the thing was in the strong room, and you can say why can we understand? I think with the examiners list that appear, you can say it will be from in-house because your staff your staff compiling, your staff finalizes our document. And so I will say, that document, can blame me why for that document but when you say snapshots now, you will blame me why for here. I will not accept it.
No, me person you blame why because one, your mom staff said I want you to more staff and I'm take screenshots. Now, I'm going to social media.
No evidence.
No, but you and as I say, I will catch me.
So if you have evidence, I think it will do us a lot.
No, but one kasanga Agnes take to what can say say I know the snapshot to need your staff and one take.
I didn't say that. I said that examiners list. Oh, I don't want to hear me now.
Me too.
Me say examiners list no dear in-house document. If they are not accepting responsibility for that. That is what I said.
Maybe, Agnes, we are all trying to educate. We are.
With the examiner's list, it is why staff who work on it. So if something has gone out from an in-house document, we accept responsibility for that.
That's fine. Agnes.
I think I said that.
Okay.
And you asked about the snapshots of the mathematics paper. And I do that. We had let the things out of our strong room. So it is not us who would have taken snapshots. Why would we wait for the thing to get out of strong room before you ever take a snapshot? And I think that I take exception.
Right, let's make progress, Agnes. Let's make progress. Examiners list, how well is it protected? Plus the questions one answer. I have free strong room hono. Security arrangements, man, and I am Mudi Guaquanso.
I shall say.
Me say, Bible hon share ben security wise. And share ben Namudi Guaquanso, ebo papers and home by including examiners list as you see about that one.
You need to separate security for question papers from security for examiners list.
Okay, let's deal with the question. Let's deal with the question papers.
If an examiner comes to the office, officer who say, "Oh, am I listed?" We give the information out. So it is different from question paper. After question paper, our subject of if people don't even see it, so it comes out. So there are two different processes, and I don't think that you need to merge the two.
Okay, so can we deal with them individually? How?
I think we need to wrap up because I'm getting a number of calls and we have spent quite some time. Because I have so many calls coming in and this is
okay, my final question. Can Catano leak, why more plans be some back cancel? And also, you go ahead.
We have not said that the paper has leaked. So we don't have any intention of cancelling it.
You don't have any intention of cancelling it?
No.
But that's the inference here. Agnes Kujo Kasa Edema West African Examinations Council. And I'm no actually and come on. You see, say yeah, the Juma set Nipaku Binsa. Now one we no troka. I mean, all in the name of this is I mean, forgive my language this early morning. But why do you know also? Peter. Peter. Peter,
conversation forward no.
Peter meba. Otin come many Agnes they could do things here.
Me say who comment na meba men. Oh, every year be an why investigate you. They have become complacent. But for us, we think that they have become very incompetent in doing what they are supposed to do. And sad say a body like the Ministry of Education through the Ghana Education Service more HCS the registration fee over 375,000 students. And scale more do now much organization be said almost and conduct exams. Now organization over the years they are proving to be incompetent. Now to me and taking any measures policy wise. And I say any measure I bet you are bringing this particular organization into order because me see me dying. Now say mama usika say yes. I say mama na me ba no wan yen sa. I have every right to question you and if possible find ways and means to change you. But over the years, because that is why you are getting the kind of responses you are getting this morning.
I mean,
it is your improvements there. You push it for a change from Parliament. No almost so. No almost science structure. No, why you could not be autonomous? Why you could not continue to enjoy their monopoly? If there are varied kinds of examination bodies who conduct these exams, who subscribe to the Ministry of Education, and the students would want to apply to some of these bodies to write their end of year exams. It is going to solve this question because people will see bodies are efficient. Not people will see examination bodies are efficient. That is the point. That is the way I first driving conversation. Because WAEC has proven to be incompetent. Since time immemorial, anytime there are question leakage, they will be on the defensive. So why do you even tell them to go and investigate themselves? They cannot. That is why we are pushing that a body like Parliament should come in this time, do a bipartisan independent investigation into the perennial leakage of exams questions, and then let us know those who should be held responsible. And after that one, give us policy directions as to how we will go forward from here. I think that's the discussion. More media number one year pushy. And yes, sir, next year we'll be the same response from WAEC.
No, but Peter, moving forward on investigation and who is supposed to investigate WAEC, what do you suggest, Peter?
WAEC council, they are on autonomous body. So at the end of the day, no. Your mind can autonomous state. It is a per se investigation. I think the process now is suggesting and so Parliament should take this up, and then they can start with the investigation. The investigation committee of Parliament can take this, and then when they come up with their findings now, they can now make policy recommendations to the Ministry of Education. I think that the ministry will pick up. But WAEC cannot investigate itself. And this is what we have been saying since time immemorial. WAEC cannot continue to investigate itself. At the end of the day, they will do a symbolic investigation. Now,
Peter, for instance, in their statement, Oma State said, Oma reported a summon of the cybercrime department of the Ghana Police Service.
Yes. At the end of the day, no. Almost the results are clear. It's an in-house thing, especially with the leakage of the examination list, which is very irresponsible. Because you see, me say my market accounts papers for almost 5 years, and I'm dying. There's no way that an examiner's particular should come out, and this is the first time I'm seeing this. And I saw some names of friends who have been marking and even according. Hey, what I saw yesterday, Juma. You see, you don't do that. And when you have something like this happening, and the body comes out to tell you, say, oh, this one is coming from our side, and we have initiated investigation. Meanwhile, at the end of the day, no, we will not see any meaningful outcome of it. So you don't have to even bother yourself calling for WAEC to investigate itself. Push it to a body higher than WAEC, like Parliament, and push Parliament Select Committee on Education to invite WAEC, to invite authorities at DES, to invite all relevant stakeholders, and do a very investigation which will give us an independent outcome and an independent policy recommendation going forward for our assessment system in Ghana.
Peter, I'm not in the Peter Anti Pate, Executive Director, Institute for Educational Studies, IFES, and I mean, no, actually, come on here. Why? And it's a be a more favor. West African Examinations Council. And Crofoma Dachi and a model grato preno Samunimwa. I will for be investment and a mudi diagrono. And for how long? Because you say, I fear be I mean, just look at the posturing of Agnes Taikudu Anapei. I'm sorry, Anapei, I didn't want to go on that tangent, but look at her posturing. As if so will be favor. This is pure negligence on the part of WAEC. Number never change the one. Tree crown, I would tell the crown, or the other country, no. Can brofo, can say swag and brofwa, and meanwhile, and cry psychologically. Near move from SS for WAEC, near Echo for imagining. Media personally, I think that should be a total overhaul from head to toe. WAEC, no. You be a flu honey and the for the go on, man, and you want to make us so. Anne, Amphibian, a paper leaky. This is what kind of irresponsibility is that?
CJ, and yet, and then as I do, we shall see you.
And
Abia, more time, no, and Likibi.
And go sit down,
a free bram and if you di. Yeah, me who see a free a kubi sa wayeke. Your motion sorry so. Debia and sorry no. Ye tra be on when ye de obeti as you a leaky. Na ye din won't take ye be a ba. It is a ye nipa way no more honor no. One more better almost an no more young majumano. And in Peter Patianti can say, I was say ye to me, say wayeke no. And then ye, yan is so monkuan kita to me. Your mother best set questions, Nana say, or moon or munqua, and yebema more kinds of munya jumanoa, yen shawonomo. And I said the bia so, as I'm snow leaky. No macache, say, ye yen shishe moo. Yanyi say to me ni so mfiri won say me say
is it that me no magum hwan ma se no me na nhwehwemu
da bi on be nhwehwemu no yente hwe ye wo ho sa asem ya wo de hwe o eniema eliki no che say minti bi poda si ebeka say me a me ma ke nsore no
me contact
me number
ewo akwara no ho
me number edu students no ho say strong room ma mi ka o said ye hin wo ka o ni nyina wa ye kem honum ne firi enti no enkosi se nsɔhwɛ ne bedru ba bi a ye kɔtwero no enkosi se papers ne bedru exam so ho ba bi ya nkwada no betwero nsɔhwɛ no wa ye kefo ne kita moa free time am be set questions no lock ba bi ye wo bia no mo na mo ye in charge enti no se ba se de bi eliki yente hwe na mpanimfo no amoda no ni nyina no afi bi amoa na mo wo no mo e change po ba wo mo ebeba no suban no an wo dadi na me ne mi wo ne say because said de bi ye mo aye investigations no na asotwe bi amenti no nipa ne chewo woni so ye be ye hu de da nkwala no ye be shift blame no de akwakoto mo so it's high time say parents e wo mai mu no awofo no they should start suing. Sabuba adishia na woso okoshia no abanya sade e woso ye wa anye ni ye munsi wo mo se waye keso na nen esa eniema nwonwona peche we yo mo ye no eno so munsi wo mo because who no parent why invest in wa oba wonim se mfie miensa achi no me ba ebia ne odi kan ni ana ne otoso mienu nie eti me nsa afiri wono mo na makohwe ne odi ho ewo mu ani abeka cha ye se eyin ye twam na awofo no na asudie na sa beto woso enkwada no na asudie no abeto woso sije enti bra so se maami wonim se woni adade a wode be ye adwuma no a eno ani se ebia mape obi aka me ho ana se yeyi na firi wo no eyi mo sa ase so mo frani asa mo sa ase so mo frani asama me kan ni se wo fredu obefa half me kura wo ye me ka chen se wo mfa wo mo try ye wo ye na kwen ne akate no wo ye na kwen no akate no wo si se wo de be fa ye wo ba ye okasa wantu wo se wo ye den wo pentem
ekasen
why exhaustive questions wo se ubisa no
ekasen
me I can see say questions wo se ubisa no
because
wo say wo mo kwa investigations also mo kwa investigations the previous ones o maye no ekosi sen obetumi ama ye list say bia ye we see ye no say na see ye because there bia ye kan troka say na nkwala no edi abobo sa nkwala no mo yira o this year nkwala etwro no oma fa enough mu nkwada no oma so eden efa bi ye beka so oma so eden ewo omo sinto ne oma ye but a ban institution so was a moboa wo mo so de mo de be ka mo a mo enkwala no really ye tete wododo
akua me samba ho ma me kan Facebook comment kakra manfo a wo mutie Alexander Akwa say the top leaders of WAEC must be suspended for their negligence with all due respect and also so their Facebook Hine Maxwell also the most corrupt agency in Ghana is WAEC. Conduct secret investigations and see. On also Sunday day, am I Facebook? No, Kwame Saturday. I say good morning. Tell WAEC that this time around we will not tolerate that behavior. If I'm editing in Ghana again, anytime they leak questions, they intentionally cancel it for the students to suffer. They did it in 2002 BEC exams, and the way we suffered, they gave us 1 month to prepare for 10 papers. And I'm asking, is it fair? And Kwame Saturday, and so am I on Facebook. Where say Dixon Heritage or say this WAEC people, they are not serious in life. Also, they are abandoned. Stephen Boafo CJ, anything on social network is traceable to its source. So let's do that thorough audit trail. And also so the bring Facebook. DJ 3 Points Joe, or say, what is the woman trying to say? Does the SHS student set WASI questions? Blame your staff, madam. And also, so Nedia or their brain, DJ 3 Points Joe. And also, their brain, and no, Adwata there, or say, na just say comment in there and pay abapa joining in live on Facebook Adom 106.3 FM or Facebook na fe YouTube ekwa hadwin
yo CJ
hadwin me wo futuo on senior high school so no a wɔn de aye habit sɛ nkwara no ye betre o made kura ye nkyerɛm just say ye ma ye nimre nso hwɛ beduru so a ye nim kwan a ye school no ye befa so na yakonya questions e de abrɛ nkwara no na fe da bia ye de ye grade A school ye na ye grade A school ye na ye grade A school wɔn via wɔn ha mfra no ebia awofo nsusu di muso awofo nsusu di muso pa awofo nsusu ewo huge responsibility sabo fra no be hwɛ ne so obesua de se na be ya I mean se apobelikio se apolikio oda se waboa ne ho
CJ se yeti omayimu a ye bibia no ye school kro no ne ye de ye bibia ye exam se wa pass ye sa ne besie because nipa ni nim se seminimo ne hia ne se metro nso no na ma pass ye etisi ye de exams no results no na ye bibia ne de ne wo kan ye ntumi ntwam awofo ni nim se meba no wo de wabon nanso no mitumi nya mani hu se questions no answers ni ye ab no o de kwahyehyɛ hɔnom no wotwa ye nkasa meba bon siye wo de ye study hwɛ universities ahoroɔ any secondary schools ahoroɔ any training colleges no nipa wo mu free kronketo mu nipa wo mu schools no less privileged schools wa be hu se school we ye nipa no call ye na manpower and what the aba na ya rade emre bi no obi edwe na num ye se na me ko ha na me ye se na am se ne ba bi efiri no kwa wapa oni atum de aduru awunim siye nipa no be ko school akese no no watwa enso no se woni ne kwotena classroom ana woni ne ye bibi na wo hwa adwen ye da ni tim a wotim se book no nyansa no nko ana kita book no nyansa no kora no e ya apode enti no ne beboa ye pa ne se enkase ye de bibia ye nsɔre no kanu no nkoto nkyɛn ma ye mfa ye se ye be grade nipa be wie school a mani nyina no nkoye se watwero watwa nipa no nka na dwinpo no wo be wura mu a se ne first no yesi ko interview me yemisa ni nyina mre mu ni ehwe nipa na dwe eda nitim enye nsɔre results ekita wa wo de banko enye sa de ane wo kan no gise no a na tena ho tije gise no a wo de ma me nkom da ubon krata no so na na bi aba
ekwa ma me nka tefo se omote yanka nsoko high time 90.9 FM bechem so high radio 103.1 FM dia ya nkwanta enso so high charity 99.9 FM good news FM otakrade vision FM osehwe de bi so alive FM oyeji asase FM ewo pandai ABC radio otamale
Gateway FM Dambai
Virgin City FM Konongo
Arise FM Chifupraso
Tricky FM Inchi
Trust FM Abotoase
Alive FM
Solar FM Dunkwa Offeng
Cape 93.3 FM Cape Coast
Atobu FM Atebubu
Jakpa FM Bupe
Asafona
so ya bemu na daily
Oh, I no pay the Ura John Dramani Mahama ewo who enche na wase aprombono ase and then da chatwo ewo framanten nti we na nyame na doma ochna wase ewo uti mantem.
Okay, but so far rounds are on Peninda Mahama wako it is saying response, especially the people response to it is saying James.
Oh, dia enjena enika amamfo no dia hokeka ebesia no na won ti nsemo a de to eja nti bibia akọ kama.
Okay, Hefana so far Mako, we know we understand you are in the Volta region, but Hefana Mako so far.
We call a number of places. We call and just about 4 or 5 constituencies. Now we call almost all the constituencies.
As a voice no question, voice no question.
We call North Tong, Central Tong, South Tong, Angloga, Keta, Akachi, and K2 South, K2 South, K2 North, Akachi North, Agoti Meziope, Whole Central, and Ranso Oko, Otraso Whole Central, Adaklu, Whole West, Whole Central, and then Obesa say, and as Obetwaso, South Sudan, and no ye Peki, and Peki, no Akok and Wechi. Obeko North Dai, Honobeko Vakoni and Fuega. Now I call Afajato South, Golokwati, and which Obeko Hohoi, Pando, na Ode, Aprobo Oba of Mantana Abate,
okay,
not much nano. Or the neighbor Uti, now with the Nami and Sa, Uti Hona,
okay,
or the house of the Navy.
But a problem no assemble important and what they took Ghana for a trimu ahead of Abaya Babeton.
No, some media, they are kindness or that I have for no number for Nasi. Yes, or my yes, a year through it for voter registration. Even though the or how they go and amount for a long war from Anthem anymore. They still scaled the hurdles. Emma one more modern control into the Asuda. Emma for any amount for being resolute and for defending their rights as citizens and the right to vote by getting their names from the voter register. Now, in which Watcher said, if you know, yes, I'm Obiameche, then registration documents, my voter registration. Yeah, exhibition now, and also one pass out Kekana uncle, no one cautious will deal the more. One year on election day, so one pass out Kekana uncle, regardless of the hurdle that may be put in their way. Now, one conquer Travan and my John Dramani Mahama, and in the NDC. Said they are one between a Mompire to my day, a day in Nima about my now. Yeah, maybe no, I won't use to Kua, and also why Juma some Ayadin, or then she say, Abba say, the mom technical and vocational education and training. A year in Titia, and Ma, and Nipa, and Yan San, or Juma, and yes, if the original website knows, obviously, when you book Mumaso, now I feel so in the practice into be used to Kuna now, in San or Juma, and also, you have someone on normal deal with the town. And no cultural to say at all times in Ghana for as I say Yetwaba for John Dramani Mahama for in Kabum unity, national unity. Na said you'll be able to say or Ghana. So these among others and again some or John Dramani Mahama a day to win.
Right. I think that's fantastic. On my manifesto, the ben yen share anymore. James.
Manifesto no so everyone she said and so sometime in August and also Yebepa and also home and to my end of August or thereabout. Yebepa and home to my DSC. I think that work is ongoing about it. And it's later this month.
Okay, by the ending of this month, the share them say Mobepa home and to my manifesto no.
Yeah, the launch date is 29th of thereabout.
29th of this month.
Of August.
Okay.
I'm just trying to validate the date. But that is what it is.
Okay. But James, so you share pictures and videos. Former President Netoa all call across the country. One worrying scene. Social distancing protocol. But as and that's quite worrying. James,
it's an issue that Onoankasa has been concerned about their awareness. Once there are two ways of engagement. The engagements themselves are in controlled environments. Controlled environment means what I say, never Adom FM. Na me pesa me ba Adom FM na me mo besia. Nti Adom FM numbers no restricted. Mpenimfo nso nhyehyɛ na ura John Mahama enso 18 no nso ekodu ho na ɔmahye nhyehyɛ no sɛ any COVID-19 protocols, say social distancing and physical distancing, and maybe be a pepe. Into near warrior or a demo near warrior was here, and no dear be a cost talking. Nemum, media to Mr. Niaokan, a social distancing, a yedin kakra, say abia drive-through markets, and now say abia walk on your baby say ambush. Ambush needs a campaign. Also, we call point A, point B, point C. In Tabia point D and count. But when I'm passing now, Konana Krum for me Abo she abako in my business. One young Kata, young Mamma Castle, me agent. And now some money and Kata Mobu and Mutia. A Bamitana, a Yadin Kaka. If Anna, a ya, Omdi Osi, and Omdi Babisia, Intino, and no social distancing, but in order to cure that, near Rajon Dramani Mahama, in pain, the baby brass animal baby or ye nose mask, na de na wajama remove of phone and answer where chairman microphone before he continues. But again, let me be the first to admit that the number of nose masks ne a nipano eduduano osha. Not just a nose mask, is a chain in the panel. So it's a lesson we have also learned on this trip. Say is to say Niba and also said they are in subsequent places. But I can assure you that the numbers are so significant that even though he is trying and giving them education on the physical distancing or kasafa and so on, the nose mask now you see manner are comparably inadequate.
Well, but since we Kasama campaign team, but my final question, what should the focus of former president? Okay.
Launch 29th August.
29th August.
I'm in Okasa.
Now we should share. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. But me did say, Penina, and the chat for cry, and the chat for. Me did say, Penina, that the focus campaign season, and then saying, across social media, I'm for person almost Trinity, Batemu, and how Jenny can be also. James.
Right, John Dramani Mahama Aircraft Probo or yet campaign. And yet, social media near Coastal Naya campaign. And some of what we're thinking, anything I might be cultural 29th August, Namia Adom, the Pay Manifesto, I yet to the social contractor, John Dramani Mahama, the NDC, a person one Ghana for a sign. No, and this is a focused campaign, and nothing is distracting this campaign.
That's fantastic. It's 29th August. Anybody actually venue near him for James?
Venue. man penny for mammy who to me and some making your power.
That's fine. That's fine.
That's the anami game they say not oh dear mammy fancy her and I want you now.
Thank you very much, my brother. James Ejenim Boateng is the campaign spokesperson for the JM campaign 2020. And I'm in Atwetwe and Komono. Well, for WhatsApp messages in the brain is 0556748029. 0556748029. For Udini baby, I had message in the frame of Fakaho na Fabra. Mekuya.
CJ.
Mame.
My answer ashefo e wo Facebook ana sound no omoye no sound no. Yes, Romo, ya ratify.
Oh, okay.
Na mo kan say. Aba from kan say. Ya rectify wo ho. Ya rectify.
Ya ma try ya do.
Ya rectify. Ebusia CJ wo se na me ka abantie bi asem. Abantie no a 20 brave son ye yes lockdown yen kwahye dem. Wo se video bi beto abonten. Na video na na da abonten ye hu ba bi efiri ana hwan di na hwan ni. Nipa no de akukuduro ebe ka say COVID-19 BMP babia na aban no pese wokwaji sika bi ese 5G yibi mast bi o se den bi aba eno na de hawo ba wiase na aman bi pese omkwaji mu sika di Ghana kamo eti se mampani ka se Ghana fo nhye dem a mo obi a nhye dem na wo awa kukuduro kura no nka kope mampani fie na akwhye no kona kope mampani fie na akwhye no prosi ni so obeba wo fie wo si abonten na prosi ni bi ka se yes lockdown ti kona koda bu prosi ni kro se video
me hu sa video no
na wonim nipa kura se wo ye video no ye friend no bless amedegbe
ni din di bless ana akofa sa how ya beto no
enti mpanimfo ye na omse da bi abantie ade agba ye sani amanfo si hye wo social media no me hwehwe ne source ana mpanimfo hwehwe ne source na omokɔkye no eti yade na kwa akogina kɔɔto ni yade ne kɔɔye no mpanimfo se nyame ya Adom a September bosome ne da ye toso aduonu nan
e woni masma go fiasa beka
don't mind the Jamaican man
abrante ni din bless no akese no
abantie penu wase mu asem penipa say ya enura ya de ne kokoto ya sinyame ya Adom a September bosome 24th ene ye besa de na kobi nka se otifie di
debate no wase a wompe
woto ho ne wase a wompe we yi akoka ye ya wonkwa na anim internet mu ena ade to ho no mo ene wanya asem no etunya da ubonkrata sa abantie bless no a ni din wasesa no eje no me ama ne ho no ne mfoni eda ha se ya ubetumi ahwebie ne ne ekonyina na yada so wo the Ghanaian Times da ubonkrata akro na emu the ubonkrata yasem abode atudwa ne se Western region penifo enya waste treatment plant ebo honomo na chese ba bia yede bedada bola mu no Western region penifo enya bi na nyese bonya bi keke beboa manipa empim dunum ena enya adwuma ye e wo sa hihye enu mu eti mampani akotwa homamagya edu se ye beto aba se ya wonim se homamu twa no mampani akotwa homamu a wo be hyase aye sa adwuma no e wo honomo ena wo ba the Daily Dispatch sumu asije dispatch so de ya abode aba dispatch de sa mampani waste treatment plant hu nsem no bi aba ena ne yetosum yenu wose Nigeria for ye wo Ghana ha se Ghana ban harase wo mo Ghana for harase wo mo na tie ya wo mra wo mayimusije efa dwedie hu se wo firi wo mambi so na wo pese wo bi adwuma ana se wo di dwa
nokre bodwa
de no ye wo fa bi a ya sada de ato ho ama Ghana de hye nko a bodwa ye de ya teburu so China for iba ye na nse ye jamu nka buro toto wo mo na o be kire ye se buro toto na de magiri fa ho a se no e de wo gina nkwancha ye 1-2 yade ye yesu ye hu yesu ye ade enya o mo de chale wo tekura China for ipe so oton bie woni Nigeria for na aka bom wo ena dwedi ye Ghana for de no wo mo yo ho adwuma ena guta ene akuhudu ese da bi sa de no enya mo de ntie be de afiri mu se eno na o mo se ye harase o mo no eno no mo say Ghana for harase wo mo for electoral gains ye beto abanti empanimfo pese omo ye ne Ghana for ani bede
ya Ghana
ya Ghana na omo kasa asem no de kire etisije the one criteria yi ni aba no wo de emfa nso ase na ye nso de nkona minim ne Kofi Asan ejeje wo de na mi we
ekwa infansia ekwa kopedian bi
me kona sije mamemma me yonko pa ani afia mpofo o ATV
okay
ani afia mpofo mamisa mundi ni bio
wo ware ana
dabi time so ya akakete awoda no na afia mpofo wa hu unim no a from 1920 omne e from atrohwe o say nipa no wo kɔ na bisa ne se wedding fie sen fie no obeka no ne 10 years obekɔ no wotesa forever young afia yankopɔn ehira no nya okese ɛna ntafo mienu Augustine Adams ene Ernestina Adams wo munyina mo yentafo efiri mu ankasa munua Jemima o temahabo Jemima say a belated happy birthday o sa nipa me nyina a belated nyankopon o hye omo
and I say uni mo ache
papa CJ papa efiampo for de no na make no ya atrohwe enti no forever young uko na bisa no wedding fie sen omna omtimi ka so di 60 years omfiri ho bio na omaka ho ti afie di be 29 no 29 na no kitamu a beto sabri eso ayaka ye ko nti no ja ne nana no beba kura no da so ti se ne otie na eti sije midi ya mija why
nanka me ye bi but
even abeso ye zio de na abeso ye said etire na ejina won che se nka ma
Kofi Asan hye adwuma bi ama me se nka mpese me ye
etire no se nka wo ma ne twon ho anka wa ye okay
akuyi
CJ
train ho asema wo kan no make us say me lawyers wo masu get justice
eza
ene na say ampo for age I irrigated for ni nyina
na uni Kofi Asan kwa wa de na mu eduro uni Kofi Asan wa de na mu eduro
akuya
da bi CJ wo kura minim ne enti a wo se wa ma lawyers abam wuti no ye friend adishitire etire dadwa Kofi Asan mo de na ase eshepu nhye danim na wo de ya adishitire etire no aye wo akwada na ehye dade nkutoto prete so ne de biebie nanim
Kofi cry from
wo ma minya adaje ye tie no ye fe na adishitire ye tini bi ye ni moma
bisa wana mamia
ye ni moma adishitire eti Kofi Asan no problem one kasa no my lawyer no on twensa wate my lawyer no twensa
akonta ho ye de
obia ho ye
man bisa say omo ho ye me say akonta I was specific
ne ho ye eno ana peso ibenya amofo ejem
papa duane bi de na aduane no say ukodia akua abomoden say obema ayon adosun wom isi aye bodawru se nuane bi ti se kontomire gboma alefu na fe bokoboko agushi se eboa pa red meat na fe fish nkusua ni nyina no ahoden wo ma eboa ebusu immune system no enti we Nestle Ghana enkaibwa wo mo se yema ye homoden na mofrau empanifo sabre ya yekweta COVID-19 yema ye immune system no enya ahoden sa nuane iron fortified enti yamane noso ye dada edidie mu live strong with iron say aduane de eno ane iron nnuane anapay mama usika sana sports for no aba UMB controller loans up to 150,000 Ghana cedis, scanning 1.5 billion in less than 48 hours. Na also what they are down and say name mo edin o master's degree no apese o pursue no and no ebeboa o pa o ka no a aye dada no betimi asesa na fe o dream house no so e betimi abem nti e ma 150,000 Ghana cedis in less than 48 hours ho interest rate no e da fam boko na e ho hiam pese wo account e wo UMB Bora branch BM now drew Honma catch up the CJ and wasebra na bepe UMB controller loan no AB was in Bisabi and open will be a friend 0302 633 988 0302 633 988 8 hyɛ so sɛ nhyehyɛ kakra ɛwɔ ho efi anapa no numu akɔfa anapa no ndu no ɛyɛ free morning course ɛna Airtel Tigo ɛde ɛma na mate ahwe mu papa anapa no course ayɛ no dɔso nti sɛ amakɔpɛ Airtel Tigo sim ɛna anapa no mede yɛ me course for 6 months wodam saa enti kɔtɔ Airtel Tigo sim anapa yi na wode wotɔ sɛ 2 cedis kwa na wɔ so a na wayɛ sɛ ne wode yɛ Airtel Tigo money no ɛno ano no wodam automatic wodam adadafo no nso so dial *110#*110# na fei select option 2 no na for only 2 Ghana cedis na nso so wodam busuminsia free morning course fi anapa no num kwapama nopa nondu enti konkonsane nsɛm a ɛsɛ di nyinaa no nkɔma ɛsɛ di na ne betimi edi so buy an Airtel Tigo sim today. Airtel Tigo money, life is simple. Alex Kobna Stone,
Chief Jerry Forson,
Eric Esiedu Buedi,
Ziam. Ona wama mekai because you know on the Jerry no na as a free system no more cravat our Jerry is still
Jerry Buedi Kwaku Justice
Papa Pano
Papa Ben
they no pay what didn't say no
Papa Ben
okay